Hello, my name is Gregory French, and my research proposal presentation will explore cardio exercise as an alternative additional treatment option for treating ADHD symptoms. According to American Psychiatric Association, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is one of the most common neurodevelopmental disorders diagnosed in children with symptoms continuing into adolescence and even into adulthood. Symptoms associated with ADHD is hyperactivity, impulsivity, and attention difficulties. Safe and effective treatment is highly necessary and important for this population. However, treatment options for such patients have varied in recent years, and they continue to evolve. Patients' preferences are an important topic of conversation where ADHD treatment options are concerned. Traditional treatment options have been stimulant medication as well as non-stimulant medication to treat such symptoms. In recent years, this medication have been with such negative adverse effects among patients with ADHD until many young adult patients are considering other treatment options. More recent options include cardio exercise, particularly in children, discrete choice experiment, best worst scaling, standard gambling interview, and time trade-off. However, the aim of this study is to measure the quality of life of children and adults alike with ADHD who are currently taking stimulus and non-stimulus medication. And we will systematically explore other treatment options to treat ADHD medication. Previous findings on the effects of cardio exercise for ADHD treatment would be Halperin and Haley of 2011 in a biopsychological review describes the relation between intense cardio exercise treatment and enhancement of cognitive and behavioral functioning of children with ADHD, suggesting positive influences on structure, function, and growth of the brain. Goppin and other of 2011 concludes in their review of 6 studies that physical exercise have both acute and chronic positive effects on behavioral and cognitive measures in children with ADHD, suggesting cardio exercise as a potential supplement. Archer and Karasra of 2012 reviews 3 studies on the topic and reports a reduction of ADHD symptoms following moderate cardio exercise, including impulsive control, inattentiveness, and stress. Research questions that we've elected to use are as follows. What are the advantages of non-cardio exercise as an alternative additional treatment option for treating ADHD? And what are the effects of stimulants and non-stimulus medication in the absence of cardio exercise as an alternative treatment for ADHD symptoms? The null hypothesis states that there is no significant difference in the effects of stimulants, non-stimulus medication treatment accompanied with cardio exercise as a treatment option. However, the hypothesis, this study will evaluate the advantages of cardio exercise as an alternative additional treatment option for ADHD symptoms. The design that we have elected to use is the experimental between group designs. The population for this research will include 20 participants aged 18 through 25 with a diagnosis of ADHD. The sampling method we have selected to use is the stratified sampling method, made up of two groups. Group 1 will represent the first 10 patients who are currently taking stimulant and non-stimulant medication, and Group 2 will be the remaining 10 ADHD patients who have elected to use cardio exercise as an alternative additional treatment option for treating ADHD. All participants will be briefed in a separate interview to explain and discuss expectations and procedures for the study, as well as each group will meet separately on a college campus in a science laboratory for a duration of 1 hour. The instruments that we've elected to use for this study is the self-report questionnaire. This questionnaire will be used to interview each participant as to their personal experience with their treatment of choice. The other instrument that we will use will be the test of variables attention. This is a computerized test that will be used to test the impulsivity, the vigilance, and the duration of attention over a period of time for these selected participants. Proposed statistical analysis research has proven evidence that ADHD patients could very well benefit from cardio exercise as well as non-cardio exercise as a treatment option and additionally to other medication. These benefits include impulsivity control, higher cognitive functioning, response control, cognitive control, processing speed and vigilance, improve attention, improve motor skills, and improve coordination. This is Gregory French. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation, and Merry Christmas.